All right, cool. Welcome back to the dojo. Warriors, samurais, and legends. I don't have any script prepared. I don't have anything written down. I just gonna be basically picking out questions that you guys have in the Discord in the Q&A section, and I'm just gonna be picking my favorite questions, gonna answer them to the best of my ability. I haven't done an official like Q&A since, dang man, it's been like 5 years. Like since 2015 I haven't done one. I remember I did one at the end of 2015. I don't even know how I remember that, to be honest, but yeah, I just find it fun to do these things. It looks like every 5 years. Nah, I'll definitely do another one way sooner than this. Maybe the end of each year I'll probably do that. But yeah man, I really want to get into your questions. I'm ready to go, man. Let's do it. But you know, make sure, all right, that you're comfy. Shout outs to the robe, you know what I mean? The brothers got to be comfy for this, and you know, we got the merch, feel me? And you know, I got the hot cocoa on deck, you feel me? You know, make sure a brother is warm. Right now it's like 25 degrees or something like that. It's real wild in New York, you feel me? But I'm bundled up, you feel me? Our brother is bundled up, and we gonna get it on and popping. Yeah man, so make sure to get your SenseiCJ merch. You can rep the dojo outside the dojo, even when the doors are closed. We got shirts, hoodies, face masks. Check it out, man. All right, cool. Let's get into these questions. Before we get this Q&A started, you know we got to get the dojo well lit.
Question.
All right. The very first question that we're going to answer here is going to be, how has your outlook on streaming as a career evolved over the past 6 years on Twitch? That is such like a layered question for me, because to be honest with you, you know, starting back in 2014, I had no idea. And it honestly wasn't even a choice or an option for it to be a full-time, you know, stream, like in terms of revenue or work or job. It just wasn't an option. I feel like it wasn't an option, or if it was super ultra mega rare, you know. Now you're seeing more and more. There are more content creators who are becoming full-time streamers and things of that nature. But yeah, though it is certainly involved. It's obviously, I'm living it now. It is certainly a thing. So a couple things. and during the course of this Q&A, there's going to be a lot of moments of transparency. But all right, so a couple things. First of all, there's going to be a lot of financial struggles, especially if you want this to be your full-time gig. There's going to be a lot of financial struggles. A lot. All right. I mean, I'm talking up to last year, a brother was, I mean, I'm at conventions just hurting. I mean, it was really rough, man. But I feel like, you know, as time develops and you move on and you start to really, you know, kind of put yourself out there, your channel can just grow. As long as you're doing things the right way. It's always about working smarter and not harder, right? So I feel like it's changed a lot. It's very difficult for me to say, you know,
Believe it,
where we're gonna be in the future. But over the past 6 years, it kind of went from wanting to quit a couple times, especially in like 2016. I had a lot of moments where I'm looking left and right and I'm looking at my friends and I'm like, damn man, everybody's winning but me. What am I doing wrong that, like, you know, not even on no envious stuff, but just more on some like, just more on the type of time of how can I improve myself? You know, I'm very hard on myself, and I just always want to succeed in the things that I'm passionate about, you know? So yeah, that was a big deal for me. So after having moments of wanting to quit, I'd say now I'm very happy. Obviously I did not. And 2020 has been the best year of my career. And I'm proud to be able to say that I'm a full-time content creator. I really started becoming full-time like last year, you know, and even though I wasn't really making much, it was still cool to say off of streaming, I was able to go to different conventions and you know, just live life. It was still cool, you know, and we're going to continue to keep growing. Got to put that positivity out there, man. And I'm going to continue to work smarter and not harder. Hopefully that answers your question. All right. Next question. What do you like to do when you aren't streaming? I know you're always looking to improve your stream, but I'm wondering if there's anything else hobby-wise you don't mind doing. Yeah, man. Music. I enjoy always looking for new artists. You know, that's my thing right there. Obviously, my name used to be CJ Music. I used to kind of mix and master very amateur level, different artists. That used to be my little side hustle right there. You know, I had like a mixing board. I had a mic, and I just have people, you know, basically, you know, pay me for an hour or 2 hours, whatever the case is, pay for studio time, you know, and get their songs in. That was my little side hustle right there. So, you know, it's pretty cool. But yeah, music, man. I always love music. I used to record myself, and it always kind of took me away from just different things happening in my life. I started music just based on the fact that I was just going through a lot of things in my life. And, you know, for me to be able to record something, this might sound weird, but for me to be able to record something and then hear it back to myself, I never used to show anybody, but for me to hear it back to myself, it felt like someone else was going through what I was going through, even though it's me. Does that make sense? It's probably weird, but yeah, man. So that's kind of the vibe that I have with music. And I grew up super in the culture. You know, my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago. You know, I'm hip to soca, reggae, all that stuff, man. I'm here for it. I love it all. So definitely, you know, just listening to music, you know, and just looking for new artists. Music is just something that I'll just always be passionate about. So I think in the general terms of things, I just love being able again to create. I guess even thinking about it, I've just always, for the past, I'd say 10, 11 years, I've been in some form of creation, just whether it's writing lyrics or helping someone else create, up to now where content creation, I've just been in some form of something, like nothing existing, and then all of a sudden we have something. That is, man, that's nuts to think about, but I guess I just love creating things. All right. What are one of the toughest lessons you learned being in the streaming business? Ooh. Probably making partner. I feel as if people chase this brass ring of being a Twitch partner, right? The thing is, the work doesn't stop when you get that, and a lot of people have that so misconstrued. People chase this Twitch partner like they're addicted to cocaine, all right? Like, it's pretty crazy. And I'm letting y'all know right now, acquiring Twitch partner doesn't change anything. Like, it doesn't change anything. You're not gonna get this huge influx of subscribers or followers now as your Twitch partner. If anything, I'd argue it even increases the pressure. It probably makes it even harder because now you have this internet status you have to live up to. Listen, Twitch partner doesn't change anything. An example that I've given many times of this was, I, you know, pretty much was maining one game, which was WWE. And one day I decided to stream on my Nintendo 64 off the original OG Elgato, right? So I'm like, oh, they're gonna love this. Here we have it. I put in my Paper Mario. I blew the shit out that cartridge. The dust was coming out there. I put that joint in my N64 and it was ready to go, baby. I was like, damn, it's lit. Like, let's go. Man, nobody showed up. And that thing really, listen, I put that in my retro video, but that shit hurt. It hurt my feelings. I was like, wow, here I am, just became a Twitch partner and nobody's here if I'm not playing a game that they want to see. And then I started learning people have to want to come for you. Your audience has to want to come for you because they're investing in you and what you have to say. So that was one of the hardest lessons I had to learn, was becoming Twitch partner. There's no red carpet rolled out for you. There's none of that. It's really the same. You're just verified now. You know, so you're gonna do all the things. You're gonna put it on Twitter and everyone's gonna congratulate you and all that stuff. But do things change? Does the world change for you once you become a Twitch partner? And the answer is no, it doesn't. You have to work. Favorite moments in this awful year that is 2020. Definitely hitting 1,000 subscribers on Twitch for the first time. That was an insane achievement for me, because that was at this time, like November, December, that right there was when I was thinking like end of the year goals, or I hope I hit 1,000 subs one day. That was, you know, really what it was for me, man. So the fact that we hit that in like February, or like, yeah, I think it was February we hit that, man, 2020. And I'm like, dang, we hit that already? What the hell? This is someone who is averaging 300 subs, you know, 300, 350, 400 on a really good month. But, you know, here we are, the beginning of 2020, and I'm like, whoa, we hit 1,000 subscribers. And that was something that I just didn't believe was possible for me that early. You have to understand, we more than tripled the subs in a month or two, you know, so it was just an insane thing to experience. And that was definitely memorable for me. And one more thing that was memorable, super stood out for me, was this right here. Becoming a HyperX partner and being in a commercial for HyperX to try to recruit more people. To be able to really be this cool with people within the business side of things is something that I really wanted to accomplish, and what I want to continue to accomplish, you know, is achieving these things and showing people that this can be done. You know, again, when seeing your friends win and catching W's all around, I'm just like, okay, this is motivating. It's actually possible, because someone right here that I talk to every day just made this possible. This is dope. So there you have it, man. I'd say those two things the most stood out to me. Obviously, reaching, you know, over 4,000 subscribers also on Twitch was huge. You know, it's just, when I sit back, I'm gonna sit back maybe the last, I don't know, couple days of the year, and I'm gonna really sit back and think about the accomplishments. You know, front page for the first time. Just remember that, front page this year for the first time. You know, there was a lot of things that, you know, I did this year that was new for myself. And I'm gonna really sit back and kind of write down the achievements and accomplishments, and we'll see. We'll break that down, man. But those are the things that stick out to me the most right now that are my favorite moments. When are you going to drop the skincare routine? Yo, listen, first of all, I don't even do anything, all right? Second of all, but I think that I'm hesitant to use like products for that reason of I feel like I might start breaking out or something. I don't know. I'm really hesitant on putting things on my skin like that. I gotta really know for sure it's not gonna do anything crazy, you know? So yeah, I don't wanna break out in like a rash or something. I'm very weird when it comes to that. So I gotta really do a lot of research on products. But yeah, I don't really do anything. I don't do anything major. So I guess it's natural. What's your favorite anime?
3, 2, share your energy with me. Go!
Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z. Enough said. Check out my previous video on the channel on exactly why I love Dragon Ball. It's pretty, I think it's like maybe 10 minutes long or something like that. He'll explain a lot of things for you, all right? Why Dragon Ball is my favorite. I love it, can never get enough. I'm always rewatching scenes on YouTube. I got Funimation, I'm always watching episodes. I love Dragon Ball Z. It is what it is. How often do you get your back? Fuck my back. Hey, if you could find one word to describe 2020 for you, what would that word be? Good question. 2020 has been such a disaster of a year in terms of the world. This is, as far as the world, a global aspect, this is probably the worst year I've ever experienced being a part of in my life. That being said, for me personally, it was actually extremely successful. Nobody close to me or, anybody that I know personally has, been affected with COVID or anything like that, where they're hurt or, on struggling in any aspect. Personally, it's just been very successful. I've gotten a lot done for myself this year. A lot of things have improved. So it's honestly been a very good year. But it's just tough to say that because, again, these times suck. They suck. They're terrible. But it's been a successful year. What was your least favorite game to play this year? So easy for me. Lion King. Lion King. Lion King. This is a great question. If you weren't a streamer, what would you be doing? That's such a good question. Something that I think about pretty often. Woo! Probably something to do with IT work, computers, some type of data management, data entry, that type of thing. Again, I was really passionate in music, but music is one of those things, especially if you're an artist, you have to put your music within the right hands, and they have to feel it, they have to like it. Like, it's a whole process with the whole music thing. A lot of people actually don't know this, but I was actually in talks to sign with Murder Inc. If you know Murder Inc, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know. That's the record label with Ja Rule, Ashanti, Lloyd, Irv Gotti, come on, y'all. So yeah, I was actually in talks with them. I went up to their studio. I shook hands with Chris Gotti. Went in the studio, freaking saw all the plaques on the wall. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. Went outside, just embraced it all. It was really interesting. And, I was really saying, like, man, Murder Inc could really be a thing for a brother, man. But it was cool. It was cool. So I don't want to say I was gonna like not excel in music, but yeah, either music or just kind of your 9-to-5 desk job, really. How has your family impacted the growth of your content specifically over this past year? So what's funny is, right, Mama Sensei didn't really care about streaming really like that. It was kind of like, yeah, whatever, it's there, but it's just something you like to do, like a hobby kind of thing. And at first it did start as a hobby, for sure. I remember the day I got partnered, I called her up on stream and I was like, yo, Ma, I got partnered on Twitch. And she was like,
yeah, whatever, who cares? Did you find a job yet?
And I'm like, oof, damn. So that, I knew where she stood with it. And this was, streaming at that point, this was 2015. This was before like Instagram Live was even out and stuff. Streaming was still a very unusual, complex freaking thing that was introduced, being able to live stream. So it was real cool though, to see how it progressed over the years when it comes to the family, and then they're becoming, a lot more accepting of what I do and understanding of what I do. This is, it's entertainment, it's content, so I think now that they see that there's actual monetization happening, that's why I always thank you guys for all the bits and the gifted subs and just subbing and the different tiers and all that. All that stuff helps me insanely, okay? Like, insanely. Every single last one helped insanely. So shout out to you guys that freaking go above and beyond to make that a possibility. And it helps me create and do other things behind the scenes so I can bring the production to you guys. So thank you. But yeah, no, as of 2020, Mama Sensei is fully on board. She loves it. She always tells me to count my blessings. You feel me? I'm in a very fortunate position and you know, and she's just on the road of keep growing and keep going, keep growing. She's, you know, 100% on board and supportive of it. So, you know, I think it's up to me to show some longevity, to show that, you know, I didn't just have a hot year. I'm trying to show that this is me now. This is what it is, and we're gonna continue to keep growing and rising and keep changing and innovating. I mean, all right, next one is, why are your lips so juice? This next one is, what motivates you to keep going, especially in times of feeling like you aren't motivated or when you feel overwhelmed? So we actually have a video on, you know, how I keep my motivation for streaming on the channel, so be sure to check that out. But as far as feeling overwhelmed, I kind of stop myself, you know, I kind of tell myself, relax, chill out, and really believe it though. Like, just relax and chill out, because in this content creating thing, you know, you can feel a whole slew of emotions just like that. You could be very hard on yourself because of numbers and not achieving certain things. I really feel like there's some type of pressure that happens when you see your friends do good and you are just like, yeah, dang, I'm really not doing anything at all. I don't know what's happening. But yeah, no, feeling overwhelmed is super common. We're human. Feeling unmotivated, it happens. We're human. But I relate way more to somebody that has these feelings than someone who is just always 24/7 upbeat, because I don't know, it's just like, damn, that's so not human to me. Like, do you have emotions, you know? So definitely feeling overwhelmed, to get over that, you know, it sounds so simple to say just chill and relax, but that's legit what I do. I just stop what I'm doing. I kind of chill and relax, maybe put something else on, you know, get my mind back in motion, you know, get the wheels back in motion, because this thing could drive you crazy. I'm such a perfectionist with a lot of things. I'm a perfectionist. I'm picky. I just want things done exactly how I want them done. And it'll be the tiniest things. I'm telling you, it'll be the tiniest things. Like, for example, you see we have the headphones here showing off the HyperX thing, right? Like, let's say if this was like this, like all stream, that would bother me, because I want the HyperX to show, like, stuff like that. Like, I just want the presentation to be perfect every time. It might sound obsessive, but for my production, I want it to somebody could come in the channel for the first time ever. First presentation, a first impression means so much to me. Like, I want you to see the channel and be like, dang, this is fire, you know? That's what I try to build every time. So production value and quality is something that means a lot to me. So upholding that and keeping that up can overwhelm me a lot. So I just kind of step back from my desk, watch some anime, maybe go into Discord, VC, hang, chill, and then I reset myself, and then I'm back in there. The world doesn't stop turning. You gotta keep going no matter what. This your passion, you believe in that, you gotta keep going. It's really that simple for me. Do you still want to do fan dubs for random anime/movie/cartoon scenes? 100%. And that's something that I plan to do in 2021, is start getting into like a little voice acting, just having fun, man, doing little dubs. Oh, I can't wait. I got some ideas for sure. And I'm actually gonna plan to work with Slash, and I know you know who that is, Shadow. But yeah, I plan to do some things with Slash, and we can do some cool voice over / acting things, and it'll be my first time doing it, so I really want to dive into that bag, and it looks so fun, and I love doing it. I do it all the time in Discord. I'm gonna have fun with that for sure. So yes, 100%, I do plan on doing that. Being as busy as you are, what's the one hobby you've always wanted to do but can't find time to do it? Ooh, this sounds kind of odd to say, but gaming. And I mean, there's a lot of retro games that I want to play. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. I'm always working on content creation, but I do miss those days of being able to just sit down and just game, just everything tuned out, just game. Yeah, definitely gaming. You know, just those times of wanting to play retro games or JRPGs. A lot of people don't know, I absolutely love RPGs, especially turn-based RPGs. Woo! I love those, but I just don't stream them much because I feel like they're kind of difficult to get off. You know, but JRPGs, love them. Breath of Fire, you know, that's why I did a lot of Persona, you know, Golden Sun. There's a lot of JRPGs. Here's a really old school one that I might not even know of, but Paladin's Quest. You know, there's a lot of different JRPGs I used to play that I just love, turn-based joints. So yeah, I say gaming. I wish I could game more, you know, having those moments all the time. Yeah, but gotta do what you gotta do, man. Life goes on. You gotta work. All right, next question, baby. Who do you think in Dojo Inc is next in line to get affiliated / partnered, and what is Dojo Inc doing to help that person? So Dojo Inc, right, which is my Twitch team, was really put together as a troll. All right, this was a troll, and you know, it kind of came into fruition of being serious, and it's like, whoa, okay, we're actually helping people here. I think, woo, that's a tough. For me, Mr. Nobody TV for sure. That brother, again, has top 5 production value channels I've ever been in. In my 6 years, that dude, I mean, from the different scenes he has to his personality, he's funny as hell. He just understands content creation to a different level. He can edit videos, he can make audio alerts. I'm sure he's dabbled in animation. Like, this dude just, man, he's so talented. He's such a hidden gem. And I really, really hope that in 2021, he hits his stride even more, you know, and he continues to find some more success, because Mr. Nobody TV is absolutely amazing. If the opportunity presented itself, would you ever get back into martial arts, learn a new one, or train others, for example? No. I think I'm done with martial arts. The reason why I stopped doing martial arts was because I felt like I peaked, like I plateaued. I was a black belt at the age of 10. So I did karate for 6 years. I remember a lot of the training I did, and you know, I was the youngest black belt in my dojo. So they had me training people there. Like, I used to train people. I just wasn't feeling it anymore, man. I was just ready to move on to new things. It was really time consuming. And I just, you know, when you do something for so long and you just feel like you've done it all, you just kind of lose passion for it. You're just like, nah, I'm cool. You know, so if I felt that at 10, I'm sure at 29, I'm be like, yeah, no, I had the same feeling of, I peaked. I'm all right. What I did enjoy about martial arts, though, was the discipline it gives you. Because a lot of people think, when they think of martial arts and they think of, you know, karate, they think of, no, all right, no, that's a stereotype. It's kind of sort of like 50-50. Self-discipline is even bigger for me, but it's about self-discipline. When I came into karate, you know, before I even got a belt, I was a little badass. I don't know what was wrong with me. I was bugging. Like, I was just bugging in school. I remember how I was punching kids in the nose, and we'll get to that later. Anyway, so yeah, you know, and then it's 50% self-defense. Keyword self-defense. All right. So it's not, you know, you don't so pull up on somebody and just start bugging, you know, so it teaches you techniques in order to defend yourself. So yeah, that's really the huge aspect with that, self-defense and self-discipline, you know, all about kind of reforming yourself and just acquiring patience. Would you be interested in getting back in the podcast world? yeah, I am very interested in podcasting. The thing is, I'm probably gonna go solo this time, so I don't have to wait on anybody's time. The first time I kind of like started doing the podcast thing, I wasn't by myself, and I had to kind of wait on other people's schedules and wait to see and check their availability and stuff like that. You know, so I'm sure I'll have guests and things of that nature, but I'm probably gonna go solo. And the thing is, I want it to be like, I know this is hard to do, but I want it to be different. I want it to feel different, especially in the streaming space. I just want it to feel different. You know, there's a lot of, I want to like ask the questions people are kind of scared to ask. I want to, you know, kind of really dive into the actual minds, you know, of streamers, content creators, YouTuber, whatever. I just want to kind of dive into the minds and see how they operate, how they work. That's important to me. And, you know, especially if they found success, how to kind of spread that knowledge. And even if they, you know, are failing or finding failure or feeling some type of way, kind of let them vent, express that, and see what the plan is moving forward. Because there's nothing like seeing the trajectory just move and rise. It's real cool. So I want to, you know, do the podcast, but it has to be done right. It has to hit for me. It has to make sense, you know. So yeah, maybe I'll holler at some friends and see, you know, how they do the podcast thing, and see if there's any room for a brother, how I even start that up. But definitely that may be a thing that happens in 2021, maybe, you know, maybe third quarter-ish kind of thing. So we'll see. All right, next question. What is your why when it comes to creating content? What are you doing all this for? So I create content to kind of break the mold of saying, you know, for a lot of people, especially that stream, you can't do it full time. You can't do this. You can't do that. And, you know, I'm here to say it is 100% possible. Is it hard? Yes. Is it rare? Yes. But it is possible. And a lot of people will tell you that it's not possible because they never done it before. And for me, at this point in my career, I want to talk to people that are actually doing it and are receiving different streams and income of revenue. So I want to talk to them. I want to talk to the people that are really doing it out there in the field. I don't want to hear from people that's never done it or have failed insanely at doing it, and they're just trying to kind of, you know, stop you and put a brick wall in front of you telling you can't do it. I'm trying to talk to the people that are successful, have found success. I want to pick their brain. I want to see what they think, how they operate. So that's who I want to learn from. But yeah, I do it for, you know, the opportunity to just continue to create. That's really something that I'm passionate in. There's going to be times that's going to be, you know, you feel like you're on a roller coaster, but to conquer that and succeed, it's just my constant passion. That's what really motivates me and fuels me. Being told I can't do it is what motivates me. When someone says you cannot do it, and it's something that I'm like, nah, I could do this. Like, I can. It just motivates me, man. And it lights a freaking fire under my cheeks, man. I just gotta do it. Would you become a VTuber? No, I'm not even gonna read the rest of that question. No. All right, next question. One live streaming moment that you'll never forget. Getting partnered. Finding out I was partnered live. And in a time where you did not know the requirements, I applied like 4 times, got denied. And the last time that I applied, I didn't tell anybody. I just kind of applied. My plan was I was going to apply like every Wednesday and just wait and see. And the partnership process is nothing like it, you know, was back in the day. Like the partnership process right now, you have a path to partner. It tells you how close you are. It's real, organized, and official. Back then, hell no. You had a link for a form. You had to fill out this form, send that joint, you feel me? And just, on the form, it said it required like 500 people, concurrent viewers. It was so rough. We didn't know the requirements. We didn't know what the requirements were at all. You just kind of apply blindly and just see. I know they used to be getting spammed all the time with partnership application because it just didn't really make sense. There were no real guidelines or requirements. You just didn't know anything. So yeah, definitely getting partnered, finding out I was partnered, and it's still on my channel, actually. I believe the reaction's still on my channel, on my Twitch channel. I think it's the uploads or highlights. I think it's part of the highlights. So you can still see that moment there. So yeah, I was very, very excited to be partnered because, especially, I'm gonna be honest, like, I mean, being a black man, you feel me? Back in 2015, I ain't see anybody that was black. I was looking around like, where? It was like I was a unicorn at the time. So definitely that moment. I'll never forget that. We know you love chopped cheeses and Maltas. Yeah, I do love my chopped cheese. My brother does love his Malta. But have you come to love any new food or drinks this year? Salmon. I love me some salmon. I've been cooking a lot more, especially like last year and this year. For sure, I've been cooking a lot more. I fell off a bit because of COVID-19 and stuff, and I just wasn't trying to go out, so I was just Ubering mad stuff. But definitely, salmon. Any advice for the youth? Yeah, stay in school. Don't do drugs. Would you ever think of rebranding your Twitch channel aesthetic? No. I already rebranded. I have what I love. I got my look. I got everything. I feel like the feel of my channel is unique. I always try to bring that kind of like that Samurai Champloo-esque feel of just anime culture, but with a hip hop twist to it, and it's just real pretty. I feel like I found my lane. I already rebranded from CJ Music. CJ Music, that name for me was just kind of something I just put together very quickly. I didn't have a vision or a brand. I just kind of put it together. It didn't really have a meaning to me. Just was kind of whatever. But as soon as Twitch put out a feature where we could change our names and gave us the ability to rebrand without having to recreate a new account, there you have it, man. You feel me? You have it. SenseiCJ __ was born, and eventually I was able to change it to just SenseiCJ. But yeah, that was pretty much it. How I went. Don't think I'll ever. I don't have any reason to ever rebrand, like straight up change my name. Nah. SenseiCJ is here to stay. This next question, I absolutely love this one. If you can give yourself some advice from any point of your streaming career to now, what point would you choose and what would you say? Wow. It's probably gonna be at the point when I got partnered. I had so much motivation leading up to the partnership of not giving up, even through all the times of being denied, because I had a feeling I was on the cusp of it, but I was just missing that extra push, So when I finally got it, I felt like I was on top of the world, and I felt like I could do no wrong. And I would really, from now, go back and tell myself, yo, like legit humble yourself, man. Like I was never like a super cocky dude, but around the time when I got partnered, I was just kind of had my chest puffed out, and I thought like, man, I'm about to be rolling in dough, and just it's about to be crazy. Mind you, back in those days, there were no bits. There were no gifted subs. There were no tier subs. There was none of that. I guarantee you, if you want to see what you're like, for you guys that stream, if you want to see what your real sub count is in terms of people, I don't say real, but what your sub count is of people actually subscribing on their own, go to your dashboard and you're going to see it shows like paid subscriptions, and you're going to see how many people actually subscribe on their own when there is, nobody else gifting. You'll see it's actually kind of sad when you see it. You're gonna be like, wow, dang, yeah, I gotta step it up. I gotta work even harder. And when I see that, it keeps me working even harder, motivates me. Okay, we're gonna move that up. We're gonna increase the average and stuff like that. So it's motivating for a brother. But I'd say to myself, humble yourself, man. Humble yourself. You have a long road ahead. Humble yourself, man. I remember in those days, I probably averaged like 50 to 70 subs because, again, people had to subscribe on their own. I can't even imagine if that was still a thing. If Twitch, I tell you right now, if Twitch was still on that type of time where there were no gifts or bits, Twitch Prime, tier subs, I would not be on Twitch, and many other people would not be on Twitch, because the amount of time and work that we put into this, and, to just have to only just have tier 1, nothing else, we would not be on Twitch I would not be on Twitch for 6 damn years. All right. If there was no upside. So yeah, I would tell myself, just chill. This doesn't change anything. Chill. By the way, do consider subscribing and liking the channel and subscribing to the Twitch channel, because I don't know if you guys know, but I know you guys know Chester and he has Cheetos and them type of things, but a brother has these. I never heard of Clancy's ever in my life. Help, a brother can't afford the official brand of nothing, man. I got cheese puffs. Made with real cheese. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Tastes like poverty. Would there be anything at all you'll want to do for your community, for the people that support you? Yeah, I want to do more giveaways. Since we're sponsored with HyperX now, I want to really get into the bag of doing monthly giveaways and just doing more. You know, it's very important for me, not always to take, but to give back, which is why for this holiday season, we gave away 2 PS5s, and I tried to get another one. I keep trying to get these damn PS5s. You guys know how hard it is to get a hold of these things, but yeah, man, I try to, you know, do some real big boy giveaways, you know, some things that'll impact you. We gave away a RGB mouse pad, you know, from HyperX, and we've been getting it in, man, for the giveaways lately. Dojo Inc has been giving away some things. Gave away a Okoye candle, gave away a $100 Steam gift card. You know, we've been really holding it down. So shout outs to y'all. We gonna keep it rocking. Giveaways are, you know, kind of like a big thing for me. I don't like, the thing with me is I don't like putting giveaway in my title. That's not my thing. I don't like drawing attention just because people are looking for free stuff. Most likely, if you just came to the channel for the first time ever and you're looking for free stuff, it's a dub. I had somebody ask me, yo, how you enter the PS5 giveaway? I'm like, yo, you've been in this channel for 2 minutes. You wanna win a PS5 from me? I've never seen you before. No, not happening. So for a lot of things, we filter out, you know, those type of people. You're not getting anything from me, and you don't even watch me or anything like that. You're not getting a goddamn thing. All right. All right. 5 things absolutely cannot live without. All right, let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Games, streaming, anime, sports, family and friends. Those like 5 things. Family and friends, I feel like I'm kind of cheating because it's kind of 2 things, but family/friends, you know, those 5 things cannot live without. And honorable mention is food. Good food. Woo! That's what I came out to New York for, baby. Good food. But yeah, those 5 things right there can't live without, because just need them. They're all a part of me. All right, this brother has a lot of questions. All right, hold on. So let's tackle some. Let's see. What steps have you taken to build your platform and brand to its current success? Yo, I've been putting myself out there more. Twitter has been huge for me. Twitter's been a huge deal. Me starting to do skits and you guys supporting, liking, retweeting, and sharing it. A lot of the real talks that we do when I talk about content creation, or just regular things in general, of just remembering to pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself and allowing people to grow. Things like that has kind of been circulating around Twitter and stuff. And, you know, it's been picking up a couple thousand views, and it's been making a little noise. So, you know, because of that, brands have been approaching me and, you know, kind of presenting opportunities to me. So I'd say kind of dropping that fear of the what if and just do it. You're never going to know what the results are if you don't just do it. You're going to be nervous. You're going to be scared, all that stuff. It's going to be like real. I mean, the unknown is always scary, but you got to put the foot forward and just see. If you fail, at least you know you tried. Like, you tried and you gave your 100% effort. You know, and I'm okay with failing at something if I know that I try my hardest and it just doesn't work. It didn't work for me. I move on to something else. You feel me? What else you got here? Sponsorships. How can they help or hurt you? And how do you know? How do you work towards obtaining them? So here's the thing. Most of the time with sponsorships, if you're applying for them, most likely not gonna be like the best thing ever. Usually with sponsorships, you should wait for them to approach you. Make enough noise where they start approaching you, because in my opinion, I feel like it builds the best relationship. You talk to somebody personally, etc., etc. Like, I'd wait for them to approach you. Most of the time, a lot of new streamers and content creators, they become a walking billboard for a lot of these companies, because a lot of these things are commission based, you know. So it's usually you make a sale, get a cut, that's it. You don't really get anything. There's nothing else, you know. It's pretty cut and dry. So that's usually what the case is. You don't want to become a walking billboard. Wait for them to approach you for a lot of the things, man. And that's real truth and honesty. A lot of the times, just kind of wait. You know, a company that I feel is changing the mold for that is HyperX, because they don't like care about viewership really. They're just looking at you as an individual, and they're willing to work with you like that. You feel me? Of course, their partner program has different levels. It's like level 1, 2, 3, and 4, you know, and it gives you room to work your way up. And that's probably based on sales and stuff of that nature also. So, but it's just nice to see that you can level up if you wanted to, and not always being judged on viewership to obtain a sponsorship is really refreshing. What makes you you? You know, when I first read this question, I thought this was a stupid ass question. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought this question was stupid as hell, but upon reviewing, I'm like, all right, this question is pretty solid. Basically, the Bronx, New York, all right? And Mama Sensei.
Well, how you want it? Thumbs up, thumbs in.
No.
Thumbs in.
No, chill.
Thumbs up,
What are you doing?
Come on, square up, square up, square up.
That's what really kind of crafted me to make me who I am personality-wise. I used to be outside all the damn time, all the time. I'd play basketball right in front of my crib. We set up like a milk crate, play ball, go to the park, play two-hand touch football. Man, stuff we used to be doing. A lot of stuff I probably never put out there. But yeah, we used to get into a lot of things. You feel me? Back in the day. So yeah, the Bronx, my high school too, like friends, you know, meeting Lottie and Dow Vinci, like them two, talking to them as many times and as often as I do / did. You know, it'll change you, man. You learn some things, you see some things, you hear some things, and you start moving a certain way, you know? So yeah, the person that I am is just, you know, Trinidadian blood with New York flavor with it. That's just me, you know, with the fear of just being me is not there. Like, that used to be a thing where I was scared to be me, like that as like the real me. Like, that's how I was scared. Like, it was like in front of people, because I just didn't know what they think. I was afraid of judgment. I don't care about that anymore. I am who I am. Either love me or leave me alone. You know, shop. This brother Blackbird had a bunch of questions, and most of them were answered already, but he says, do you have any regrets in terms of streaming? If you asked me that question in 2019, I'd say yeah, but nah, I don't have any regrets now. You know, how things happen is how they happened. It is what it is. You know, you live and you learn, man. You live and you learn. You know, there are times that I said, you know, I wish I put myself out there more at first, but then you could also say, maybe I wouldn't have been as good, or didn't know what I was doing, or, you know, timing is how it works. I feel like the timing was perfect. You know, the time will come. Time will come, man. You gotta do things different. With me, the way I am, when I dive into something that's been done before, it's very important for me to do it differently. That's what sets you apart. You know, pretty much everything's been done in content creation. It's doing it differently. That's what makes the content unique to you. So yeah, nah, no regrets, man. No regrets. My story's my story. The come ups that come up. And we're gonna try to keep elevating and rising, man. Next question. Would you ever become a TV with me? What the hell? No, what are you talking about? Like, no. What? Are there any games you thought about getting in 2021? Yeah, for sure. The number one on my list is Cyberpunk. Woo, baby. Sorry, I couldn't even hold a straight face. All right, and last question. First of all, shout out to all you guys too with these questions. I really appreciate that. It's so refreshing seeing these things. You try new things and people are supporting what you do. Listen, y'all, even 6 years in, it's still super surreal for me. So thank you for being so invested in the dojo. That being said, well, you are a bachelor. What? This is already starting off bad. So what's your ideal partner? What are your turn-offs and turn-ons? Damn, that's kind of rough. All right, I'll indulge. Ideal partner. I'm a real simple guy, yo. Like, cook good food. You feel me? Like, food. If you could, listen, food. If you have an array of different food, that's my thing right there. I mean, some tacos. Salmon. You know. I'm a real simple guy. I don't really do too much. You feel me? I just do enough that works for me. I'm open to, trying new things for sure. Nothing too crazy in my realm, but I'm definitely real chill when it comes to that. Turnoffs, bad breath, man, son. Yeah, I done dealt with some bad breath in my life. You feel me? And yeah, that joint blows mine. Being this close to you and your joint is about to melt my face off. I don't like that joint. Another turn off too is somebody who's like always angry. That joint is just disgusting to me. Like, I for a lot of times, you might say, hey, why don't you go and see why that person is always angry? Maybe it's a deeper story. A lot of times though, I feel like when you go into the deeper story and try to find out why this person's always angry, you never find out a good reason. They're just always just angry. They're just angry to be angry. Sometimes people see other people angry about something. They say, I want to be angry too. That stuff is such a turn off. Like, seeing people argue all the time, all that stuff. I'm so over that. Like, I am way past that type of life. I'm good. I used to be with that whole arguing stuff all day. I'm good on that, man. I pass. I'm good. Turn-ons. Someone who shows some independence. I like the feeling of, I don't have to constantly coddle you all day and cradle you in order for you to do something. You feel me? When you have like your own goals and you're keeping me in mind and I'm a part of your plans, but you just, you setting up stuff for not just like our future, but your future. That stuff is fire to me. That's fire. That's like the biggest stuff that has me like, dang, that honestly, that puts me in the realm of like, damn, I gotta step my shit up. Dang, I gotta really like, that challenge of, just like, dang, you killing it out here. That's real cool for me when seeing somebody just be a go-getter and, still making time for me and keeping me in mind. Those are like real. That's probably the biggest like turn on. I'm a personality dude a lot. Like, if we vibe, that's the number one thing. If we vibe when we speak, it's like, okay, I like this a lot. I actually really, really like talking to you, and then obviously, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, physical matters, you feel me? But yeah, I'm a real simple dude, simple walks on the beach, being by the fireplace, chilling on the bare rug. Yeah, I'm a simple guy. Ain't nothing too crazy. I also find it pretty dope too if we could play games together. That's fire. That's super fire. Not just fire, but super fire. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Yeah, there was a couple of, little turn-offs, little turn-ons, if you will. I don't know what all that bachelor shit is, but calm that down, all right? All right? There you have it. 2020's Q&A. I'm so thankful for everybody that asked questions. If you enjoy these type of videos from a brother, Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Run it up, man. Run the views up. We're trying to get the watch time up, y'all. We're trying to get not Twitch. Hello, I'm already a Twitch partner. YouTube partner next year. That's one of the goals, y'all. YouTube partner. You know, we met the subscriber base, but we need to get more watch time in. So, you know, I'm just getting different types of videos in and just being more consistent. You know, if I want to achieve this goal, I need to work hard for it. I need to work harder/hard for it. So, you know, no slacking off. Let's keep the content coming. Shouts to every single last one of you guys that get notifications in Discord. Notification squad, what up, what up, what up? Appreciate you, warriors, samurais, and legends. Man, every time you get a notification, you get it. You come through, you watch the video, give it a thumbs up, show love in the comments, all that good stuff. I appreciate your input. You know, I gotta learn this YouTube algorithm thing, but it's coming up, man. I'm gonna keep the content coming for sure. So shout outs to y'all. Listen, I'm out, man. I'm out. Q&A, we did that. Thank you for asking. Shout out to you if your question made this video. You're a part of history. You know what I mean? Part of the dojo history. Let's get it, man. You guys have a good day. Thank you for watching.